which go down. You see? Marabam pelecente. So anyways, this was the last trade. Yeah, this was the last screenshot I received. Anyways, now guys, remember, success ain't easy, my people. Let me switch the camera actually. Success ain't easy, and the truth is we all have problems in different levels. I've got my own problems, I've got my own debts, I've got my own challenges, right? But I never let any materialistic challenge bring me down, like ever. You understand? We all go through a lot in this life thing, but it's possible for me to lose everything that I have. It's very possible, even now, tomorrow, yesterday, anyhow, it's very possible. But I will still remain me no matter what, right? Because mentally, I'm very strong. Mentally, I'm the most powerful person I've ever met. I'm the only powerful person that I've met. You won't understand. English is just confusing me right now, but you get what I mean. When I lose it all in this life, I will always come back. Why? Because of this. They can take everything away you have. They can laugh at you no matter what. They can do everything they can. But what you have in this, they can never take away. I don't know how many times I've fallen in life. But every time I fall, I sit down and I think, 3 months is a lot. I'm going to recover. I'm going to make money again. When I make money, the only difference is that I don't repeat the same mistakes that I've done before. And when I recover, people are laughing at me, thinking that I'm down, but I'm actually recovering to be stronger. That is why today, I'm no longer just a trader. I have a broker. You see? And I have a broker that I've been planning for 2 years. It's been 2 years planning this project. And in these 2 years, I've done a lot of sacrifices. I had to change some of my assets into debts. Do you guys understand? I had to turn some of my assets into debt so that I can have liquid cash to invest in the systems. I've said this in 2019. I remember I sent a long voice note to FBK groups telling them that I'm actually investing in systems, right? In systems. And I didn't know how long it was going to take for me to get to where I am today. But I thank God that I'm here. And even after everything, there are those people who have always said that this boy will not last 2 years. Now I'm on my 5th year. They said I will not last 2 years. I'm on my 5th year now. I've got 5 years in the game. They said I will not last more than 2 years because what I have is cloud. The little mistake that they are making is that they don't understand that this is not just cloud. It's here. So it took me 2 years to actually start FBK markets, right? And I've invested a lot in the project, like a lot, all my resources. Hence I said I had to change some of my trusted assets into debt so that I can have liquid cash, so that I can invest in the systems. That is very deep. It's not for everybody to grasp and understand in 1 minute. That is why you would have people who don't understand certain things and certain decisions that I'm making. Anything that is materialistic comes and goes. That is what people don't understand. A car comes and goes. A house comes and goes. You understand? But what you have in here is always in here. The only common thing about my brain and education is that no matter what anybody can do, they're always in here. That is the only thing me and education have. No matter what they do, no matter what they always say. You understand? So I don't want you guys to link me as that guy who's known for having this. As that guy who's known. Tomorrow all these things can go, man. It's life, The question is, when they go, what do you do? Do you let witches laugh at you or what? You know, every dog has its day. I don't know how many car accidents I've survived. I could have rolled in a 2 million car. 2 million down the drain, gone, just like that. So you can't see me and see materialistic things. If you respect me, you need to respect my brain more than the car that I'm driving. If you respect me, you need to respect my hustle more than the house that I stay in. It goes beyond that. So the mistake that my enemies are making, they are attacking me based on materialistic things. That is why today, they're still traders and I have a broker. Do you understand how deep this is? They're still traders, most of them. They're still traders. And starting a broker is the most expensive shit ever. It's expensive. Number one, it's risky. There's a lot of insurances going on. There's a lot of, it's a problem, man. It's not easy. So people just think you just start a website and you start a broker. They don't understand. That is why most of them are just traders. All they do is to pop champagnes and then that's it. But now, 10 years down the line, do you want to be known as that guy who pops champagnes in classes? I mean, in clubs. So we need to grow up. So now, let me educate you with the brokerage. In the brokerage, we have what we call A book, we have what we call B book, right? So with FBK markets, I make my profit in two ways. I'm gonna explain to you guys so that you can understand why a broker killer has a broker now. Firstly, before I mention the two reasons, the reason why I started FBK markets is because if you can check very well, it's been a while without seeing my trades, right? And it's not because I don't trade. I trade, but I don't share my results anymore. Because slowly I want you guys to adjust to change. Because at the end of the day, I'm gonna need to grow up, trade independently, privately with my family, my wife and kids, whatsoever, should I get married in the long run, right? So FBK Markets is a legacy for my family. 10 years down the line, the company will still be there. Whether I'm there or not, it will still be there. But if you have a Forex institution, when you die, it dies. Do you guys understand how deep that is? So I had to think of a way to create a legacy that is going to last forever. Even when I'm not here, FBK Markets will run because it's a company that has multiple shareholders. Do you guys understand? Now, let me put clarity as well on something. I don't have Telegram, number one. And I don't know how many times must I tell you this thing. I don't have Telegram, number one. Number two, I don't do investments. Number three, I will never follow you and DM you and ask you to join anything. I don't know why must I keep on singing the same thing. So people take my pictures, create fake accounts and DM people, ask them to do investments and so forth on Telegram. Others fake Facebook pages and whatnot. Others fake Instagram accounts and whatnot. And when you investigate properly, this person, they say that I texted them first. I mean, use common sense. Why would I leave my Mac Pro that is expensive, Mac Pro that is expensive, and a smartphone worth 45,000 that is also expensive, and of course another smartphone and the one that I'm live with right now, and of course a G-Wagon outside? Why would I take my time? Just I want you to use common sense. Take my time and DM you, out of all people, DM you and ask you to join anything. I have better people to DM. Warra. You know, and it's so sad that people just keep on believing that it's me who's doing this investments things and whatnot. I do not do investments. I don't have Telegram. I am tired. Do you guys understand how tired I am right now? So please, this issue is very annoying. It's very, very annoying. What annoys me even further is the fact that you have the nerve to think that I actually DM'd you. Na hana ke diamant yal ret ki isha ka enna mona. Baba na mala baro musadi ya. Amana if musadi maybe, just maybe I will DM you. You know, maybe I'll DM you, man, I'm not a man. Why would I DM a man? A man. Hi. Another one is saying upgrade your G63, it's old. I've actually, instead of buying a G63, I've bought systems, my friend. Systems which are gonna make me millions and millions. When you will die following me, that's what's gonna happen to you. Because concern the materialistic things, whether it's old or latest, le tataga nai. Tatago tlohas nai. Le ka ska ikawa ya rola ka mswana or whatever ya diega. Oksalayo, I've driven it for more than 2 years now. I'm satisfied. Mara wenu wa tlo go Olympia. Agnya go bujamaka. Come after more the next thing when I buy a latest G-Wagon, ring, now go buy a latest Ferrari. I'll keep on buying just to please you. Eh? In your life, you only have 2 underpants. 2 underpants. You're going to tell me that my G63 is old. Unal 2 underpan, G63 is old. After Otomakala, when you die poor, poverty starts in here. Hey, Chief, now every little money I invest, Chief. I invest big time. You know, I've made mistakes before, but now I've learned the hard way, man. Life knocked me big time. You wouldn't believe it. But now I invest. I make sure that the little money that I have, I sit down and I look at assets and liabilities. A car is a fucking liability. 150% a car is a liability. You can't say you are rich because of a car you're driving. And it takes a lot to get to that stage. Or whether this thing out where you are rich because you are it's gonna take a while before you can adjust. But anyways, it's fine. So yeah, as I was saying, 2 ways that I make money in FBK markets. Number 1, I make my money through spread markup. So the liquidity will give me a pair USD JPY, right? They give me a pair USD JPY. This is just an example, by the way. USD JPY, and then on that USD JPY, the spread that they give me, let's say they give me 5. On that 5, I'm gonna add 15 spread markup on my own. Then the spread on USD JPY is gonna be 20, right? So the 15 that I've added is mine. Do you guys understand? And then the other 5 get liquidity or whatsoever. But whatever they give me, I always add on top of that to get my profit. So that's how it works, right? That is number 1. That's how I make my money. Number 1 on in the brokerage industry. Number 2, on zero spread account, there's an account which has zero spread. Literally, the spread is 0, like literally 0. Whether there is news, whether there is what, it remains 0 all the time. And it's the first time I see it in my life. And it's the first time fundamental traders see it as well. So we have standard account, which is where I add a spread markup. And we have zero spread, which is where I charge commission. So this is how it works with commission, right? Per 1 lot size, I'm just giving you an example. I can charge you $10. Per 1 lot size, standard lot size opened, I can charge you $10. Out of the $10, there's a percentage that I'm going to get that is mine, and there's a percentage that the liquidity provider is going to get. So all your trade goes directly to the liquidity. Whether you make money or you lose money, that is not my business. That is why FBK students on the 15th and 16th of December made over 3.3 million. Right? I'm not affected because I know I'm going to have my share. You'll never know how much I made out of that. You'd find 10% is mine, 20% is mine because of the charges. You know, spread markup, commission per trade. That is how I make my money. Do you guys understand? So whether you blow your account or you make profit, that is not my business. That is your business and your family. Now it's NFL. What I want you to do for me, I want you to go fucking open that trade. Every time you open that trade, whether you close it on profit or loss, I'm going to get my money. Right? So I've seen so many people who claim that they know everything about trading. And I've just realized how childish people are in the industry in terms of maturity, obviously. I'm one of the childish ones. I'm one of the childish ones. I'm crazy. I say stupid things all the time. That is just who I am. But when it comes to life on its own, I'm focused. When it comes to how I make my money, I don't make any mistake at all, right? So I've seen so many people saying, how does a broker killer make a broker? You are right. How does a broker killer make a broker? But you need to remember that the broker killer has grown now. Now I'm a father, man. I can't be going around conquer propaganda, popping champagnes just to please you, just to have you say that I'm a legend. Fuck you, man. I don't want to be a legend that way. I need to create a legacy. Tomorrow I can die. Anybody can die on this life any time. It's difficult, that's life thing. So the question is, when you die, what happens to your family? You understand? So I'm creating a legacy for my family. Even when I leave this earth, the company will run and run and run and run. This is what we should celebrate, black excellence. But people don't see it that way. You understand? I'm giving you guys a broker that doesn't move your orders during news, that doesn't do anything. It's connected directly to the liquidity provider. What you have to do is open a trading account and fund and trade. Whether you make money or not, I get my share. I've shown you guys FBK students' results. They've made over 3.3 million in just trading 3 times. 15th of December, 9 o'clock. 16th of December, 2 o'clock and 2:45. They've made over 3.3 million. Out of the 3.3 million, if they used my broker, I know 10%, 15% of it is my commission from spread and commission and commission per trade opened. That's how I make my money. So don't confuse your lack of skills of trading with my broker. Trust me. Don't confuse my lack of trading skill. I mean your lack of trading skill. If you don't know how to trade, that is your problem. It's not my problem. Now my problem is, why are you not opening a trade? Because I need to make money. I give you the best systems. Yes, what's up? Continue. Oh, okay. I give you the best systems. I make my money, you make your money. We both celebrate. You see, I don't know how many withdrawals they've processed from last week, Thursday. Last week, Thursday, my team worked overtime processing withdrawals. Friday, they worked overtime as well, processing withdrawals. Even on weekend, they were processing withdrawals. Even Monday, which is today, they're processing withdrawals. Why? Because everything that you are making, your profits, your losses, whatsoever, that is between you and the liquidity provider. I'm just the little middleman. Everybody's happy. Now I don't understand what's the hatred for. Honestly, does FBK accept clients from the US? No, we don't accept clients from America because of regulation and whatnot. But we do accept clients from all over the world. You understand? So that is just what's happening. So I just thought I should make this live video, share with you guys, and tell you guys how I make my money. Because it gets so confusing when you see a broker killer making a broker. You see, it's because this broker killer is not B book, it's A book, and it's connected directly to the liquidity provider, giving you the best systems that I've invested in for like 2 years. I sold so many things to start this thing. I've converted assets into debts to have moving liquid cash to invest in this thing. The least you could do is to support me, niggas. What's wrong with your niggas? Yeah? What's wrong? Ukra withdrawal how the liquidity pays you. Don't say you are killing me, chief. You can't kill me. Eh? After I want to kill this broker. $10. This year. This year $10. I want to kill this broker. Even my son can pay you your profits. After open trades, I'll charge you commission. Open trades, I'll charge you markup on spread. We are both happy. Both happy. Now get your beefy young Tsekeleke language. Because at the end of the day, one last thing that I'm gonna add that you're forgetting. The broker that I've created, my bra, has created employment. And that is one thing that is very rare nowadays, you know. Gina, how many people have we hired?
21.
It's over 23 now.
Yeah, about 24.
24, ne? 24. And January, we're still going to hire more.
Yeah.
So far, we've hired just around 24 people who were completely unemployed, yet still they went to school. These people, we hired them, they're working. Today, they even got paid. You know? The 15, you understand? But we're only starting. So I've hired unemployed graduates, but nobody gets to see the good of that. Did you get my point? And the same people I've hired, they might be your cousins. They might be your brothers. They might be your sisters. They might be your girlfriends. They might be your parents. They might be your... You get what I mean? You know, nobody sees the good that I'm creating. And it's so sad. Sometimes it's so sad. It's literally so sad because... But anyways, it's life, man. You know, when you do good, sometimes not everybody will see the good that you're doing. How many people who are 26 years old, how many people who are 26 years old who are able to create employment for their peers? How many people? You understand? So all you guys want is to wish for a downfall for the broker. You want the broker to fall so bad. But you're forgetting that the same broker that you want down has hired your sister, has hired your brother. What's going to happen to them? You see, some things you just need to use common sense, you know. As much as you don't like me, that is fine. I'm not a Facebook status. You don't need to. But sometimes I just want you to think beyond me, right? I know you don't have common sense. That is quite obvious. That is why you're thinking the way you're thinking. We don't need to debate on that. Common sense is one thing you don't have. But if you don't have common sense, at least have sense common. At least that's what I'm asking you. Think, or as much as you want this broker to go down, it has people that it has hired who are unemployed. Next year, I'm planning to double the number, hire 50 people. By the end of next year, I want to hire 200 people. Same number as Hot Forex. Hot Forex has over 200 hired employees. People who are earning a stable salary out of that. But you guys want me to fall. But you're forgetting that when I fall, I'm not only falling alone. I'm falling with everybody who's under me. Do you want that? Are you that evil? Eh? Unapo lawyer so mana. Nyotena. O lawyer so. Elimpia. Yare. Ha. Elimpia. You understand? So please, from 2022, let us use sense common. Because common sense, I lie on a girl. Because common sense, you are born with it, but sense common, you can develop it. So I'm asking you guys, develop sense common so that you can always remember that every time you wish for the broker to fall, your brother from another mother is employed in that broker. They put food on the table because of that broker. You should always remember that over 20,000 Forex traders and just over 100 FBK students made more than 3.3 million out of the same thing. You should always remember that if it's not you who's winning, at least be happy for another person. You know? But anyways, unfortunately, like I said, most of you guys don't have common sense. Sorry if you feel offended, but you don't have common sense. I know there are some who have it, but most of my followers don't have common sense. And how do I know that they don't have common sense? Is because of this. You cannot claim that you don't like me, or I'm a scammer, or I'm whatever you think I am, and still follow me. That is the most confusing thing ever. I don't think if I don't like you, I don't see a need to watch your shit. I'll probably block you so I don't see any shit from you. But Lena, you're weird as fuck. Maybe that's what you do in the witchcraft community. Sis, akukushishi. Ukra monna wamaledu, am follower, anroga, asanrato, wamaledu, wamareta manyan. Sis, it's fair. Hey, bye-bye.